when I look in the mirror, I don't even recognize myself.
Crystal Touch no longer sees herself the same way. From her left eye,
I could actually feel it dying.
she no longer sees.
I have no feeling of it blinking. My perception is different. I see nothing at all. Nothing. It's just dark.
On December 2nd, 2021, Crystal went to VIP plastic surgery on Sunridge Heights Parkway in Henderson.
What I was trying to get done was a non-surgical rhinoplasty, which is getting injected in my nose.
An injection of hyaluronic acid under the brand name Restylane. The goal, to improve the aesthetic contour of her nose.
My bridge will be built up, my tip will be lifted. Nothing was explained to me that the side effects of going blind.
Medical expert Dr. Philip Robb says fillers like Restylane, especially when performed in the nasal area, present serious risks that are not generally known by patients. Veins running through the nose supply blood and oxygen to the eyes.
If you occlude it, which is what a filler can do, it's like a stroke. You're having a stroke to the eye.
Attorney Dan Carvalho is representing Crystal in her lawsuit against VIP Plastic Surgery, which is owned and operated by Dr. Christopher Corsandi. Crystal is suing Corsandi and registered nurse Diane Hamu, who, according to the lawsuit, performed the procedure on her own. On her Instagram page, Hamu advertises herself as a master aesthetic injector.
When she injected the tip of my nose, I felt it shoot straight up to my left eye. And she seen that something was wrong because I started tearing up and I started squinting. And I told her I couldn't see. And I felt a little pain. But as she kept injecting, she's like, oh, that's fine. And then as she kept injecting, the pain kept progressing. And then that's when I started crying. And I was like, I can't do it no more, it's hurting. And then she left me.
The lawsuit says Nurse Hamu left to get Dr. Corsandi, who should have been involved all along.
What happened here is there was a nurse masquerading as a licensed practitioner, and Dr. Corsandi has delegated all of his obligations and responsibilities to the patient to a non-practitioner.
In his declaration to the court for Crystal's case, Dr. Robb quotes this publication from the Nevada State Board of Nursing. He explains that under Nevada law, a nurse such as Diane Hamu cannot prescribe, self-furnish, and thereafter self-administer Restylane injection to a patient as she did here. The licensed MD must actually examine the patient, write the prescription, maintain control of the cosmetic medications, and monitor access by the nurse.
Not only did this patient not get the physician consult that was required prior to the procedure, she didn't get the immediate physician intervention that's necessary after the complication arises.
What was your interaction with Dr. Corsandi?
None. It was only after the fact that I went blind.
According to the complaint, Crystal's medical records show she had a 10 a.m. appointment. Corsandi's notes in the records say Nurse Hamu came into my office around or between 11 and 11:30 and went into my medicine refrigerator while I was in a meeting. He says nearly half an hour later, his medical assistant told him there was a medical emergency with a patient being injected by Diane and now could not see out of one eye.
He came in agitated. He came in. I felt like I was treated like an animal, like he was yelling at me. He was trying to fix whatever Diane did. Because I waited a long time and I begged him to take me to the ER for a long time. And when he came, he kept yelling at me, screaming at me, open your eyes.
This photo, taken later that day, shows an incision on the bridge of Crystal's nose. Carvalho explains the scar is from Dr. Corsandi using a scalpel to open and inject medicine in an attempt to treat the problem.
All I wanted was his help because he was a doctor. But instead, he treated me like I was a burden.
Khorsandi declined an on-camera interview. His office sent a statement saying Dr. Khorsandi was not the practitioner who performed the treatment. He looks forward to defending this lawsuit in a court of law. Diane Hamu no longer works at VIP Plastic Surgery. I tracked down her cell phone and sent her a text, and she did call me back. But when I told her why I was reaching out, she said she could not talk because she was at work. I asked her to give me a call back, but she never did. And then she stopped responding to any subsequent phone calls or text messages. While Crystal waits for her day in court with both Hamu and Khorsandi, she continues to relearn basic functions.
My ophthalmologist told me that as the year progressed that they have to watch it, that I might get cross-eyed.
Her altered perception causes her to bump into walls at home.
I have to go to a center of blindness to learn how to drive again.
And she doesn't know if she'll ever be able to trust medical professionals again.
They took that trust from me, the respect from me that I have for doctors.
Words echoed by another of Dr. Khorsandi's patients who previously told 13 Investigates she'd never regain trust in the medical system.
Just because of everything that happened. That couldn't happen again.
We first shared Ashley Cope's story in November 2020. She'd gone to VIP Plastic Surgery to have Khorsandi fix a complication from a previous breast enhancement.
I go back to that day that I went and wish that I didn't go.
The then 23-year-old nearly died from necrotizing fasciitis, also known as flesh-eating bacteria. According to her lawsuit against Khorsandi, the infection most likely came from an unsterile environment or improperly sanitized equipment at his office. In court records, Khorsandi denies any allegations of wrongdoing, stating he met the standard of care and did not cause harm. That case is set for trial next year. Khorsandi recently settled 2 other malpractice cases out of court for undisclosed amounts. As for Crystal, she hopes her story will help others who are considering cosmetic procedures.
What message do you have for people out there like yourself who just want to do something to make themselves feel prettier?
You need to find beauty within yourself.
Dr. Khorsandi is still licensed and practicing with no public disciplinary record. The State Board of Medical Examiners is aware of all the lawsuits against him, but would neither confirm nor deny whether the state is doing its own investigation. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.